You guys are already done. Alright, hold up. Let's move this on to the next one. Look, if you have enough space, I'll move you up to the next one. But if they fucking send another one up here, I'm sending you home regardless. Let's see. Steel. Nope, you don't have enough room for another one. Oh. Like, barely. I don't need that much wood. Hold on. Now we've got room for it. I think I was keeping that on me for, like, selling stuff. Take it with you anyway. I don't need any of the spare rocks. Just take it to the next one. We'll drop whatever we need on the way out of the next place. It'll be fine. If they're bored and they don't have something to do, I often, tell them to just go and harvest wood. It's a great way of, making sure I've got something that I can sell later. Yeah, I'm going to take on this. I've been avoiding it because of where it is. But since my base symmetry is kind of off anyway, with these, little extra bits, I don't really give a fuck anymore. Somebody can have themselves an extra toasty bedroom. What is it, manatee? Yeah, you can get a warmer bedroom. What are you doing? Doing cat stuff. Righto. How's my beer production going? Fermenting barrel. 28 degrees. Yeah, this has been a good temperatured room. Really, these are all coming out good. It's been weird. Let's see, kangaroos and a shoot frenzy or inspiration. It's fine. Time for coffee. It'd make you one, but nah, I don't share your coffee. Well, grim. I know you share your coffee because you make it for your housemate. You just don't want to share it with me. That's what it is, isn't it? Actually, I did drink my coffee. I'm mostly through my energy drink now too, actually. Just reminded me to drink some more of it. It's not me, it's you. Oh, shut up, Grim. Alright. Research about halfway. Once I start getting those vital monitors, these bedrooms, things are going to change a bit. Oh, hey, Shelly. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Doing some more RimWorld. Classic RimWorld. Oh, yeah, I'll be making the hype emote tomorrow night too, Monkey. So, hopefully, and maybe by Friday, Twitch might have approved it and you guys will be able to do hype then. You get to see it tomorrow night when I do my art stream, which, by the way, for anybody that's new in, I do an art stream tomorrow night once a month, and it's a time to listen to my personal playlist, which does not get saved to the VOD, so you can only listen to it while I'm live, so extra incentive to be there. You're so dead. I'm not surprised, isn't it? 6 a.m. for you? Like 6 a.m. Fucking hell. Actually, what time? You don't have to answer this, but what time do you actually, start work, Shelly? Because I've been wondering about that. I'm like, you go to bed at, 5 a.m. all the time. And I'm like, man, I used to do that. You don't work today? Oh, thank God. Well, at least you can, hang out until you fall asleep for once. Yeah, no, I used to have this routine where I'd get up, go to gym, go to work, go back to gym, play games, draw art, watch shows up until 5 a.m., go to sleep for 2 hours, get up and repeat. And I did that every day of the week for fucking months. Nearly a couple of years, actually. I was a hell of a gym rat. I don't go to the gym anymore. I have a home gym. But, yeah. I always wonder when I hear other people, they're like, I go to bed at 5. What? How am I alive doing that? Man, I don't do it anymore. I've got too many injuries and medical conditions. But, when I did it, it didn't really bother me because that was when I went through a stage in my life where I couldn't sleep. So I just used the productivity a lot. I've got sleep disorders, so they've developed over the years, and I've had times where I literally cannot sleep and stuff like that. So I just monopolize that time and just utilize it. That you get at least 6 hours. Holy crap, Shelley. I think that might be more than I sleep on average now. Is that sad breakup? What? No. Is that sleep? What is sleep? Go to sleep at 9. Man, I wake up at usually 5 p.m. and I don't go to sleep until like 8 a.m. or something like that, or not really 8 a.m. I think like I went to bed at like 12 today. I normally go to bed 10, something like that. About 10. Well, the thing is, like, the energy drinks don't really do that kind of thing for me. Like, they pep me up for a little bit. Like, the sugar gives me some, like extra for a bit. Same with coffee. It gives me a little bit extra. But, yeah, no, I've got, even back before energy drink usage, Monkey, I still had, so I went through a few different stages. I went through the insomniac stage where I couldn't sleep. And my best efforts would be, like, the best my body could do was maybe 2 hours of sleep a night. And I went through that for about 2 years. And then I flip-sided into the opposite of that, where I was constantly, like, asleep. In basically all of my spare time, I was asleep. And I was just like, yep, I would rather be asleep than trying to do something. And then I kind of got like a happy even balance for a little while of like good day, good night. And then, oh yeah, I gave that a name, by the way, Blessed. Yeah, I gave those points a name now, so there's something different. Embrace the sprout, god damn it. Yeah, then I went through like a seasonal thing, which was really fucking annoying. So at one point, the doctor sort of had like seasonal depression because like I was tired during winter and I was awake during summer, and they're like, "Oh, it's a seasonal depression thing." And I'm like, "But I'm not depressed." And they're like, "Well, this is the only thing it could be." And then later, after many years, I finally got diagnosed with fucking delayed onset sleep phasia disorder, which basically means I take a long fucking time to fall asleep. Then when I do fall asleep, I don't sleep very deeply. Man-hunting animals. What kind of man-hunting animals have we got? Wildlife. Cats. Really? Fine, let's do this. Let me get the plants all sorted out too before I save this. Where's my people? Down here. Let's move you guys up and let's save that as a raid. Can't find raid 1 on the fly, but they'll do it. Yeah, so nowadays, because like I fall asleep in the wrong time zone, basically. I don't know if any of you guys got a gun. But yeah, I fall asleep during the day, so I figure I might as well use that to my advantage. Use the time that I'm most productive at night to stream. There we go. I need to set this as mine before I forget and just leave you guys here for fucking weeks. Save that. Yeah, because what I was trying to do at one point was I was trying to push to stream at 10 a.m. so I could have like a normal like daytime life routine type thing. And I was constantly tired and or sleeping in because it's not when I'm naturally awake. So I just ended up eventually like giving into when I normally sleep and just waking up in the evening and like starting a routine as if it's the exact same thing as the start of the day. Like it would be the equivalent of getting up at a normal person's 5 a.m. and then, you know, starting work around 10 and then finishing at like 6 or 8 p.m. or something like that, and then, you know, doing your regular stuff until you go to bed, usually before midnight. That's basically the exact same thing I do. It's just that I do it on the flip. So I'm awake and working at night and asleep during the day. And it fucking works for me. I've actually been, like, I've been so fucking happy, healthy, fucking productive, all the things. It's been amazing. Caravan. All right. Hold up. Can I just get in there, please? They're little Yorkshire Terriers. They better be the terriers and not the fucking donkeys. They don't normally find Yorkshire Terriers just spawned on a map, so I have to assume it's that. Give me that back. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Get that. And get that. Where is... there they are. I know Franklin's a pacifist. Hold up. You guys move up a little bit. Is this steel? Marble. Maybe. Is that another one? What is this? Oh, it is another one. I know, I've got that set to attack. Look at its little face. Look at it. That thing is going to get murdered because it wants to murder me. It's the reality of RimWorld. You attack me, I fuck you over. I love how vicious they sound. They're so fucking tiny. Franklin, mate, move back. I know you're a pacifist. He's just gonna fucking run. Get it, Sasha? Fuck it up. Alright, well, that was pretty fucking quick. There is like donkeys and stuff. If I really wanted to, if I had brought somebody that can do butchering, I could have said for somebody to do healing of the animals and stuff. How are you doing, Sasha? No immediate danger. You're mostly fine. Okay, Star and Franklin's just gonna like milk all the yaks while they're there. How are they going? Chris, I know you don't have a lot to do. What kind of skills you got, mate? Can you peel? No. Well, yeah, no. Not really. Also, for anybody that doesn't know, I refer to the skinning of animals as peeling. It's quite morbid, but it's, I prefer it. Alright, so they're getting some good fucking animal stuff. So what I've got this set to now is the animals get just rice. So even though I've got massive amounts of rice, I don't get it. They do. And this is air conditioned, so it's 5 degrees. So this is refrigerated, even though it's summer. Oh look, there's a little Blessed running around right now. One day, I swear, I'm gonna find a character called Raccoon Blessed, and I'm gonna capture him. And he's gonna be my colonist. And same with you, Monkey. Eventually I'll find somebody with fucking Monkey as a name, and I will take them as well. It's gonna happen. Eventually. I say eventually, like, I haven't fucking found anybody called that. Although I did see somebody called Raccoon, like, way early game. And I missed the opportunity. I wanted to cull the animals on this thing, that's right. There's rhinos and shit here. I don't really want to touch them. If it's not a cannibal, you don't want them. Look, I can't fucking promise it. It's the same, that's actually the same requirements I think Grim put down, was that he wants them to be a cannibal, I think. What is that? That's a panther. Fire starting spree. Mate, I don't care as long as you don't set the inside of something on fire. Literally, my people will put that out. Eventually. Like, I'm not accustomed to building with wood. Yeah, it's a quick enough material and shit, and it will deconstruct nice and fast. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to when I've got the stone walls. They'll be so good. Okay, so we're gonna have shit ton of stuff. You'll be back later? That's it? Well, oh yeah. I appreciate it. I'll catch you when you get back, or even if you don't. Hopefully you have, like, a good day. Assume at the moment must be daytime, maybe. Well, they're all chilling. Nice to actually see them come in here and use the space, eh? Like, you know, you actually see, like, little tiny cards and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I swear, do you guys have to cull animals right next to my ear? Like, you guys maybe don't get it as much, but, like, I hear this, and it's, like, deep inside one ear more than the other, and it's a little disturbing. All of these are taken. Alright. How are these birds going? All of them are taken. So, at the moment, literally every single bed is allocated. I can put more. I don't think everybody gets a bed at the moment. I think we're, like, pushing it for that, but I should be able to put some out like that. These are mostly all kept open. That's kept open, which is great at summer. Now, they would have been eating this. This is rice. You know, any rice? You know what? One thing I was going to try to do is I've heard a lot about rats being, like, a really fucking great way to stress test your game. Like, I got a lot of ducks, mind you. So I don't know about that. What's your problem, Lasagna? What are you doing in here? Somebody beat you up like all hell. Holy shit. Ah, she's on her way. You'll be right. Yeah, so rats is something where you can get, like, a lot of meat. And they apparently breed really fast. Although, the rate I've got fucking chickens going. So in here, I have, like, a culling amount and stuff like that. So I've got, like, everything set up to its, like, pre-cull. I have 136 ducks right now. 136 ducks. I can only have 10 adult males, and I've already got that quota. And I can only have 25 adult females. But at the moment, I've got, like, basically about equivalent of 50-50 for male and female, like, young ones. So as soon as they reach adulthood, auto-cull. That's insane. Okay, so once the chickens start getting on that, what is the chicken set up as? 10 and 25 as well. And I think all the avian creatures breed about the same pace, except for I think the turkeys were slower. That was the only reason why I got rid of them, was they had slightly less percentage of eggs per year. Now, the only reason why I thought about keeping like a rat or something like that is because apparently they breed like fucking fast as. So maybe that would be a good idea. Be good fast meat. But I don't even know. I did try it with the guinea pigs, but they really weren't that fast. They were a lot to maintain. That's the only other thing too, is every single one of these animals requires a level of taming. So every single animal that exists on this map has to at least have somebody walk over and either talk to them, pat them, or feed them to basically socialize them. So the hundreds and hundreds of fucking ducks that I've got at the moment, you wait until I get a few hundred fucking chickens as well. And the real funny part about the whole thing is the fact that I've worked out that it's about 300 something animals plus like 100, however, like 150 odd humans is like a pretty comfortable point for the game. So I kind of wondered if the animal ratio swap to allow for more humans would work in the long run or not. I was just trying to think stuff out because apparently allegedly there's no maximum on RimWorld. I've been looking around and it doesn't specifically specify. It says that, well, basically what the game says is that the storyteller will cause events to limit the population. That's apparently how it works. And because I'm on Phoebe Chillax and Colony Builder, I should in theory be able to have like quite a decent sized colony. Why the fuck are there eggs in here? Are redeem when? Lol, I know you want to troll me back on that one, Shally. Probably not. I probably won't have anything that requires me to like specifically say or do any particular action. What is that? Stash. Ooh. What is it? 11 turrets? All that for one of those. Like I'll think about that over like a week. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm slowly like bringing in extra stuff. I thought of something the other day that I was going to bring in and I fucking probably forgot. Like, you know when you actually think of something and it's good and then you're like, oh, I won't write that down. I'll definitely remember in the morning. And you roll over and you're like, fucking lost to the abyss. That's what happened with one of my thoughts lately. I'm like, that would be great. See all the time. Yeah, no, I trusted myself to be able to remember because I'm usually good like that. Like what I used to do, particularly when I was writing stories, is I used to have like a little notebook and a pencil or pen or whatever beside my bed. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and quickly like scribble something down in the dark and roll back over and go back to sleep without like much thought. And I try to read it in the morning and it either made sense and jogged the memory or it made zero sense and just left me perplexed as to what the fuck I was on about. And I really should do that again nowadays that I'm streaming and stuff because sometimes I get ideas when I'm laying there because I'm one of those people that lays in bed and while I can't sleep, I think about stuff. So I kind of like, think about my day. I think about my future. I try not to think a lot about my past because I often get like trapped in those thoughts. But yeah, that's usually what I do. And I thought about it too. I'm like, after your RR one, I'm like, I bet anything if I had something similar to that in mine, you'd 100% redeem it back at me after the horror one that I did to you the other day. That was like the closest thing I've ever done to trolling anybody, by the way. That was probably the meanest thing I've ever done. Ever. Like I'm not a bad person in like most senses. Like I'm generally pretty nice and supportive, but that one I couldn't not. It was such good timing. It was great though. Like if you listen back to it on your VOD, it plays through so well. It's so good. I was going to add something else in too. I'm still waiting to see. I'm not asking for anybody specifically to use their points to redeem it, but eventually, like white dress and stuff will get redeemed and stuff. And then I can finally fucking bring down the price of the bit override thing because once the dress and once the hair's been done, I can fucking reduce the price of that again. It's just literally until people have had the chance to use their own channel points and stuff like that. So it's fair ground for everybody then. But yeah, eventually. Also, I can't believe as of today I've got 100 followers. That's just mad, by the way. I really can't friggin' believe that. That's hold up. I am gonna do some fucking maths here. Hold up a second. We'll zoom out and I'll do some quiet counting. It really shouldn't be 7 months. It should be like 8 months or something like that, I think. 100 followers at 8 months, I think. So I hit affiliate at 6 months. Like literally at 6. Then 100 by fucking 8 months or so. It's been wild. This last 2 months has been absolutely fucking incredible. It's just been like, holy crap. The sheer level of fucking support everybody's had has been so wonderful. Like I'm not above the thought of like, you know, having bad days and stuff like that. Like I know some people are like, oh, you're always positive and stuff. It's like, no, I have bad days. I have bad days when I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or if people enjoy my stuff. And everybody's like so fucking nice and supportive, except for Blessed. Blessed, I'm gonna call you out on that one. You love to fucking troll me. What's that, support? I'm surprised that's not support with a question mark. Nah, you're lovely to me, Bless. Except for when you're playing be an arsehole, then you're not lovely. Then I'm just sad. I'm crying. That still only makes fucking what? Back with coffee. You're lurking your stream today. You've got to watch a bit. Yeah, I was fucking lurking a bit, like on and off, honestly. What was it? I could be worse. Look, I don't fucking doubt it. I don't want your wrath, Bless. I appreciate your kind chaos. I'm gonna call it that because that's more of what it is. I'm gonna start moving these into separate rooms too, because I'm pretty sure these are the ones doing all the legs and stuff. Let's get these moved over to their own room. Oh man, I would hate to see you doing worse. It's just a scary thought. A caravan's detected? It's probably the one that's just sitting around. Hey Moose. Welcome in. Was that Hella? Yeah, they got 11 days left. I could hit the be an asshole button every stream. Holy fuck. I think I would just curl up into a little ball and just be like petrified every time you'd come online, Bless. I probably would. Like, for anybody that doesn't know, Bless has like redeemed that when I was playing PUBG, when my headset is literally at maximum fucking volume. And he scared me so bad I started crying and had to like, my little person was like huddled down next to a tree for like a few minutes while I was like trying to like recompose myself. This as soon as the stream started or as I'm lurking. Oh my god. You know the funny thing though is it would get absolutely lost in like tomorrow's stuff because my music plays, so I probably wouldn't hear it that well. Was it? Tears are great. Yes, I know you love using my fear tears as seasoning for your dishes. You still haven't fucking told me what you made with the ones that I fucking cried for the be an asshole redeem. That was so bad. And then Bless figured out a workaround because I started increasing the price on it on the PUBG stream so it wasn't going to get redeemed. And Bless is a smart ass, right? So he's like, oh, the 666 ones doesn't go up during that. So yeah, he fucking redeemed that instead. And I'm like, god damn it. So you got me like a couple of weeks later anyway when I was trying to like avoid getting it done anyway. And the worst part was it delayed. So it put up a message to say that something was happening for me, right? And I'm like, I'm sitting there reading it like, what's happening? I don't know. Nothing's happening. And then it did it and it scared the ever-loving shit out of me. And I'm like, fucking hell. That was so friggin' mean. It's funny though. Like, the thing is, like, I know it's funny. Like, I can understand it's funny, but in the moment, it's so bad. I want to remove the roof so they don't actually, like, kill themselves. I've been getting all these warnings saying that all my caravans are detected this whole time. And honestly, it makes, like, no fucking difference. It's not like they're going to do anything for a while. See, I'd love it if I could get a little RimWorld character that literally looks like this as Bless, because that would be awesome. Could you imagine? You're just literally a raccoon. That'd be great. I don't believe you. Bless is always nice. Bless is actually really nice. He really actually is. I have a couple of kind words from him written on the kind words list. If anybody that doesn't know, I have a list of, like, really positive... Fuck off! I don't appreciate that, Bless. No. Bad Bless. No. Oh, shut up, Grim. Ah. Fucking hell. Oh, man. I'm like, my heart rate's up now, and now I'm just agitated. I'm like, I need to be going for a run or something with this heartbeat, and I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting really still, so my body's like, eh. Oh, man. You. Man, I love you, but fucking hell. I literally don't know what to say. Like... Good job, Bless. That's what I'll say. Good job. I don't appreciate it. What? See, now that I appreciate. Let me move my thing out of the way. Hold up. Fuck off thing. You're blocking him. Morning, Snipe. Oh, man. I love that so much, eh? Honestly, that puts a smile on my face every time. I can't not smile. How you doing, Snipe? You walked in right after Bless trolled me, and right as he did that. Oh, man. That too. I love, like, the stares motherfuckingly at anybody that's like, you know, cute noise. Is it? Yeah, sleep schedule is fucked. Oh, no. I thought you usually kind of awake from now on, though, because don't you usually stream on YouTube after me? Because I thought you do. Or is it that you just didn't sleep throughout today? Because that would also make sense, because you were awake a fair bit. Oh, that's a lot of milk. I don't even think that's all the milk. Holy, let me zoom out a little bit. So we got 1,000 milk here. Does anybody need milk for their coffee? Grim? Looking at you. Just went to sleep at fucking... I'm going to assume that's 1 a.m. Oh, man. 1 a.m. Man, I'm usually just like... Depending on the stream, I'm usually just finishing streaming at 1. Mind you, even when I wasn't streaming, I was awake pretty late into the night. Is it cheese? Whoa. Oh, yeah. Snipe, tomorrow night's my art stream, by the way. So, live music, only while I'm live, not on my VODs. You guys can come around and listen to my horrible playlist. Well, it's not horrible. I removed some of, like, the really raunchy stuff. There's still some stuff in there that's kind of questionable, but it's not nearly as bad as just full-on fucking moaning. I don't intend to break my fucking toes this time over it. I still gotta admit, that was super impressive. Like, the fucking slide that I did to end up underneath my desk. Like, basically, like, face first into my chair. I was so sore. Actually, today was the first time I actually got to drive my fucking car, by the way. In, like, literally a month. I was actually surprised it started